The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
Ice cream.
Dessert for lunch.
Ice cream on a hot day, so good.
I second that. Jay,
Um,
you concur?
Too busy eating.
I didn't even bother with dinner. I'm just like, you know what? I want ice cream.
Huh.
You know what I don't? You know what I don't regret?
Eating ice cream for dinner?
Any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I'm a big fan of your strategy.
What's that?
So you got a cup there, styrofoam cup, right?
Yep.
And you got the waffle bowl
I did.
like in there.
Yep.
All right. Now you've kind of worked through a lot of the ice cream.
Yep.
And how did you break up the waffle bowl cup?
I squeezed the cup.
You kind of like
Around.
squeezed it around, so
Yep.
you like broke the structural integrity. So now it's kind of like the perfect crackulature
Yep.
of waffle cone and ice cream.
And I have free spoons.
That's that's human ingenuity at its best.
No, that's what you get for being fat.
That's what I said. Human ingenuity at its best. Remember, in the olden times, the fat people survived. Uh-huh.
We would survive like a mofo.
Yeah, we are the descendants of a long line of fat people.
I must be
Right?
Genghis fat or something like that.
Pretty much. Jay, how the hell are you?
Good, you?
I'm great.
You sound great.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because I just had 3 scoops of mud pie from Peaches and Cream next door. That's good. So did you do anything this week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. You do anything past 2 weeks?
I went to work. Tried to help my parents with their broken washing machine.
How'd that work out?
He's washing their laundry for him.
I just beat their clothes on a rock. I think I saw it in a movie once.
No, that's from that bed commercial where the Sasquatch.
Why would you do that to Dwayne Johnson? He's an American treasure.
It's true.
He does, but he does clean laundry pretty.
He
darn
does.
well.
He does.
Well, I
he
can
does.
use his abs as a
Clean
Yeah.
my pants. Okay, I'm an
I-
American treasure.
I use his ab as a washing board. So
They come out
thanks,
sparkling
Rock.
and smelling of rock. Rock, listen.
You like walk away. It's like, thanks for watching.
And
Wait. Thanks for washing.
No.
Yes. Yes.
He actually, you know what?
Yes.
He probably still would be nice to you.
He probably would be.
It's like you go to wash his car, like at a
Yeah.
free car wash because he's doing it for charity. And he leaves the window open by accident. And you just spray all in there. He's like, yeah, it's okay.
It's so good. It's good.
So I'm just gonna go make another movie and buy 5 more of those.
And then still have $9 million left over.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
that's just for that week.
Yeah.
And then I bought 9 smoke detectors.
9?
Why?
9.
9?
Because
Wait, why didn't you buy any smoke detectors?
Yeah, they're kind of needed for a house.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you buy any?
I don't think.
How many did you buy?
9.
No, how many?
No.
did you buy?
How many did you buy?
9.
I know you're learning German, but
Yeah, but-
why you need smoke detectors in your house,
You
Jack?
do.
No.
You need at least 8,
Yeah.
9.
10.
9.
What? Jay, you of all people should know about fire safety.
Yeah.
So all right. So,
So
when,
how many did you buy?
So when you all right. So if you were to go out and buy smoke detectors, how many would you need for your house?
9.
No, Jay.
I don't think he's getting it.
I don't think I don't understand.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna count for him.
Okay, go.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I'm counting. How many did you get?
9.
Enough with the German.
We get it.
We get it. We get
I
it.
mean-
you know words in German.
Yes.
Not the swear ones. We're
Yeah,
good.
Wiener
We're good.
Schnitzel
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
Scheiße.
No.
I give up.
Yeah.
I'm back
All
to my
right.
ice cream.
All right. So, hypothetically, if you got several smoke detectors for your house, what would you do with them?
Put them on a wall.
Okay. All right. Good talk, everyone.
Stare at them. Never test
Would you
them,
test
though.
them?
No.
When you
I'm just going to take the chance that it works.
When you test smoke detectors, do you test them with a fogger, with the button, or do you actually light a fire?
I light a fire.
Do you really?
If you light a fire, you're actually damaging it.
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
They say never test it because then you're jamming up the sensor that detects it.
right.
Says bad.
I don't know, man. I burn a lot of stuff in the kitchen. That thing works every time. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and the
Like,
one
I
time
test
it
that
really
thing-
needs it,
I test
is
that
not.
thing weekly. It's like
Not with the button.
making French fries. Beep 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 beep.
Oh, they're done.
Yep. Oh no, the house is about to burn down. French fries.
The guy that did our home inspection,
Yeah.
he actually just sprayed it with a little bit of CO2 or carbon monoxide. And
But that's a different detector than the smoke detector.
still making sure it works.
Well, it's a different thing to work. Yes.
Either way,
Right.
that thing goes off when we take too hot of a shower. They're very sensitive.
I think that might be your carbon monoxide.
Yeah.
This would explain the constant lightheadedness you feel
Yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
all the time. Well, bummer. Anyways, you know anything else, Jay?
About smoke detectors?
How?
No, you didn't.
No.
No, we're not doing that again.
Sorry.
No! You know better than to encourage him. The only person who's allowed to encourage him is Doug. Right, Doug?
Yes.
See, he knows. All right. Anyways, did you?
Doug! Ask Jay how many smoke detectors you got. How many smoke detectors did you get?
9.
He's practicing his German. Just leave him alone.
Yep.
It's his German. He didn't buy any smoke detectors. He's just practicing.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. It's he knows that and Scheisse. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's got to be another one.
Nope, that's it.
That's
Two
it.
word. He doesn't even know yes in German.
Da.
Just no and shit. That's it.
What is yes?
Jay?
I think it's just da.
Ja? Wait.
Yeah.
Is it Russian?
How do you say yes in German?
Like Wutzenklagen.
Ja. J-A. Wait, hold
Play
on.
it again.
Yeah.
He said it right. He
Sure
said
it's
it
not
right.
Ninja?
I think that's actually clipped out of Mortal Kombat.
Reference is working great for you.
Yeah.
Can I see your phone real quick?
Yeah.
I see something wrong with this. Oh no, that's actually your case.
Yeah.
I thought that it was like broken.
Don't put it on speakerphone.
I have a name for my case.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I have a name for my case.
What's its name?
Yeah.
Justin.
Justin what?
Just in case. By the way, I searched my company directory at work this week.
Yep.
I found, and I honest to God did the search. There were 93 people at where I work who have the last name Case. Not a single one of them was named Justin. Anyone who has a last name Case, who has a boy as a child, even sometimes a girl maybe could work, does not name them Justin. I am deeply disappointed in you.
Justine Chase or just Justine Case.
Yes, I would accept that. Yes, Justine.
Weird name for a son, Justine. But whatever.
Yeah, that would be acceptable. But like, I got on this topic and I'm like searching company directory, like case, like like Jake, like Jim. It's like, but not like there is no Justin, and I'm like, the hell.
Why didn't you search Justin to see what other play-on words you could do?
No, because that's the important one.
What if your last name's Credible?
That doesn't
Say it.
just incredible. Yes, I get it, but all right, sorry, God damn it.
What about Deering? Justin Deering.
Now it's a stretch. I am searching credible though. Hold on. Hold on.
What if your name was what if it was Osint? It was Irish Osint. You're just innocent. Maybe a lawyer. Get it?
Nope,
No, what? Oh, you checked your directory that quick?
I did.
Oh, well, okay.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. There's like Case is a common last name.
Justin Bummer.
Just that's Nope. Anyways, so
That could be your
what did I do this week?
Boxer's a good last name.
Justin Boxers.
No, Justin Boxer. Justin Boxer. It works.
Yeah, not as well. So what did I do this week? Jay, you do anything else?
I can tell you one thing you didn't do.
What's that?
Go to Hawaii because you're an idiot.
I know.
Why are you an idiot?
Because you didn't go to Hawaii.
Oh,
That's
that
true.
answers that.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty much a general.
You do anything else, Jay?
I called you an idiot.
That's true. I went to New York this past week. I took the Hartford, the CT rail line
Yeah.
from Windsor Locks.
The breakdown.
No, but it was 25 minutes late, which is a lot for a train. Apparently, there was someone spotted a body on the rails up in like Massachusetts or something like that. It was a plastic bag. Anyways, it's like
Yeah.
yeah. But even so, it was that's actually really convenient for getting down to the city now. So like I can go to
You can actually go all the way to New York.
so it's Windsor Locks is 30 minutes from my house because of the airport, so it's pretty close.
Yep.
You can also pick it up over in Windsor or Hartford or Meriden, blah blah blah.
Why would you want to go to Hartford? On purpose.
There is no good reason.
Science Museum.
Exactly.
I can see that.
We have a science museum.
Connecticut,
That is one reason.
Yeah, that's one reason. But you can get over to Windsor Locks. Super easy to get on and off the train. It looks like the teeniest bus stop on like a little concrete platform, and you just get on a car. And seriously,
Only one car, because that's all there's room for.
And it was like $10 one way down to New Haven, and then from there you can obviously go to New York pretty easy.
Yeah.
So it takes
How was the car?
it was fine.
Yeah.
It was nothing special. They weren't new, that's for sure. They were built in the 80s. But that being said, it takes you 4 hours to get to New York from Windsor Locks. So it's
That long, really?
But you don't have to drive.
Exactly, don't have to drive. So like I got on it might be an hour and a half to hour 45 to get down. Actually, no, I think it's less. New Haven. Sorry, I'm doing the math in my head. No, I take that back. It was like an hour and a quarter to get to New Haven, and usually have like a 20-minute, between trains or something like that. And then it's 2 hours from New Haven into New York City.
But in this case, since they were 25 minutes late, the other train was right behind it.
well, basically, I missed the original train, so it ended up taking me 4 hours to get in the city.
Bumping
instead.
it.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way! But it was really convenient. It really was. So, like, now getting into the city, like, I think that's probably the only way I'll do it. Is take the 20-minute drive over to Windsor Locks. So, despite the fact that...
Where is it compared to the airport?
So if you were to drive kind of by, like, it's different for each person, but it's exit 42 off of I-91 North. So,
the airport exit's 40, so...
Yeah, so it's exit 42 off of I-91 North. You take a left at the end. I think you take a left at the end of the exit.
You know you were there.
And it's a quarter mile down the road. It's right there. So.
Decent parking place?
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely not sketchy. Definitely not sketch. It's just kind of by a major roadway. Plenty of parking. Super easy on and off the train.
I didn't even know they had a rail line up there, to be honest.
Well, it just started in May. Just started.
Like they built the rail line?
No, the rail line's been there.
Oh, I never knew
But they
it was there.
didn't have regular passenger service except on Amtrak. So now there's ones that stop there. So it's nice.
Nice.
Highly recommend it. So that was about it. Spent like 4 hours in New York City for some work stuff, and then I was back, and that's about it. Yeah, exciting lives we lead. All right, cool. Pat, how was your week? How do you like days? How was your Monday?
Fucking hate Mondays. They can die in a dumpster fire.
Really?
Yes.
Like a full-on dumpster fire. Not just a garbage fire. It's like a lot of garbage in a dumpster and then that on fire.
Yes.
Why do you hate Mondays so much?
Let me start off with the better of the two Mondays.
Which one was that?
This past one.
Okay, you're still steaming over like 2 Mondays ago.
Uh-huh. And you'll find out why. And
Wow.
And you will feel bad.
I will feel bad?
You will feel bad.
Why did I do something to facilitate this?
We'll get there, baby bird. So this past Monday,
Okay.
I was off on Friday because we had a fence installed over the weekend.
Right.
Which the fence got installed great. It was fine.
Sure.
Dogs love it.
And I was in some sort of nuclear accelerator accident, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
Well, you're okay.
I got better.
I had to do my time online to get paid.
Okay.
Brought my laptop in, did a little clickety clack.
Clack.
Put in my 8 hours of vacation time.
Yep.
Drove to work Monday.
Uh-huh.
No laptop. Didn't put it in my bag.
That sucks.
It's a Pat fail.
Called my boss from 5 minutes down the road saying, I'm sorry, what do you want me to do?
Right.
Just go home, make sure you got coverage. I'm like, cool. All right, headed home.
Yep.
Grab my laptop. No charger.
You're just a big.
Then how
basket
did you
of
use
fail.
it originally?
Well, I didn't have a charger. I mean, it still has a battery.
So did you leave it at work?
No.
Wait, then where else is it going to be? Did you sell it on eBay by accident?
Seeing as she never watches this, I have a sneaking suspicion that Brittany cleaned up and put it in my nightstand where I would never put any computer parts.
Why would
She
you
swears
put
that she swears that I did it, but
Why would you put a charger in a nightstand?
exactly. But I ended
Like,
up
you know where I go for my laptop charger? Nightstand. You know what I find in my nightstand?
nightstandy stuff.
I don't know. I've never looked in it.
Okay.
Do you even have one?
So
Yeah.
so
I don't know what's in there.
so
It could be like the Elder Scrolls or some shit. I don't know.
so I drove to work
Uh-huh.
to back home, back to work because now I have my laptop.
Right.
And then got back home at when I went to leave, I was there at like 7:45-ish, still working.
Uh-huh.
The lights turned off in the building.
Nice.
Went and flipped all the light switches, nothing came back on. Called my manager, said, what light switch do I use to turn the lights back on?
Uh-huh.
And she said, just make up the time throughout the week. And I'm like, let me finish these two things and then I'll probably do that.
Right.
Finished up what I needed to do.
What do you mean make up the time? It's like 8 p.m.
Well, by the time I had actually gotten to work,
Uh-huh.
it was past 12. Because it was my late day, and I was supposed to start at 10:30.
Right.
So I was going to be there for 10:30.
That's only an hour and a half, though, and you're there at 7:45. How long a days are you working?
8.5 hours.
All right. Okay, so another 45 minutes.
Anyways.
Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
So I leave the building.
What do you mean wake up the time? Every time I'm talking to you, you're like, it's 10 p.m., I'm still at work.
Yeah. Anyways. I leave the building. Sprinklers are on.
Wait, in the building?
No, outside the building.
Oh. Like, what did you... I was like,
So
dumpster fire indeed.
As long as the dumpster's inside and
So-
That's like bad day, burning this fucker down.
wow, you office spaced the hell out of that.
You know, the printers had it coming.
Yeah.
So anyways,
And the chairs,
the-
and the desks, and the carpet, the ceiling, and the insulation.
well, they deserved it. It's
Yeah.
asbestos.
Yeah.
So the sprinklers are on.
Okay.
You know how a sprinkler goes.
Outdoor ones.
Yes, outdoor ones.
Right.
Not a fire sprinkler, a lawn sprinkler.
They do that.
Is the sprinkler trying to attract a cat?
You know, yeah, you know how they go. They go, they spray water everywhere, right?
Yes. I thought sprinklers went like.
They do. Very good impression.
I don't know what.
Fuck
just
you,
happened.
Monday,
Yeah.
because one of the sprinklers
Uh-huh.
just happened to be stuck,
Uh-huh.
spraying right on my driver's side door, and I was like, nope, making up the time, because I was gonna go home and finish like my time there. And I'm like, nope. This day's over. It's done. It's kaput. I'm putting it to bed.
Wait, is this one of those like pop-up sprinklers?
No, it's a fixture. It's there.
Right, but it's in the lawn. It goes.
No, it's just there.
It is.
It's always up. Yeah.
Did you try loosening it so it's not spraying your door?
No. Brad,
Were you just intent on being miserable? What's going on?
anyways, don't try to intelligence your way out of this after the day that I had there.
I'm trying.
All right, time for me to make you feel bad
Why?
because I'm gonna go back to the Monday before.
All right.
You know my parents' dogs,
Yeah.
the ankle biters.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them got attacked by a bear.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Uh huh. I don't worry. I hate bears.
The bear didn't make it.
100.
The bear didn't make it.
The bear's not gonna make it. That's for sure. My dad's making sure of that.
Right.
He has a sentry gun.
A couple broken ribs,
Really.
punctured lung,
Uh huh.
punctured stomach,
Oh my God.
over 100 and something stitches.
Jesus.
That's actually not bad.
For a little
It's
dog that's
horrible.
this big.
Yeah, because that's like a. Pardon
Yeah.
the reference. That's a one-shot kill for a bear.
Yeah.
Just bam, done.
Well, that's probably what it did.
Yeah.
No, I'm not thinking. So. I
here-
think it's more playing with it than
Here's
attacking.
my
it.
gripes about that is number one, Like, there's a number to call for the DEP to do something about bears.
Yep.
They do nothing.
Yep.
Zero. To anyone listening at the DEP, calls have been made and nothing has been done. Zero. Zip. Not that they're in terms of whatever the hell they're doing with bears, at least in this corner of the state, it feels like a useless enterprise because nothing appears to be happening.
Because all you hear is, I saw a bear here. A bear was in my yard. A bear. By the way, a bear knocked over my trash can
Yeah.
this week.
And honest to God, like up at the house, we have, like, have you been up to the house recently?
Yeah, like earlier in the summer.
Yeah. Do you remember like the trash barrels out back? Mm-hmm. How there's basically like nails, spike strip all around that,
Yeah.
and boards and chains, and like they still pull them out.
Just deal with it.
Yeah, it's like secure your trash.
I literally have a 15-foot bear trap, and they just walk through it.
Yeah, like literally, it's like we have made it as painful as possible.
No.
Like, yeah, and the other thing of it is, and
what Brad doesn't notice
by
is
the
at
way,
midnight-
call your state representatives and senators. There was a bill to open up bear hunting in the state of Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
The bears are at a point of overpopulation,
Right.
and yet they said, we don't like guns. No bear hunting. That's basically the crux of it. So call
You're in
your
a blue state.
Yeah, I know, but they're still jackholes. So call your
Change
representatives.
the fact.
Yeah.
That doesn't change the fact that they're still going to think guns are scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, my dad took his a pistol safety course.
It's not that he's going to do anything. It's just that just in case, it is for protection for himself.
Yeah.
Are we
Yes.
back to Justin again?
Just in case.
Just in case.
Yes.
No, yeah, he every time he lets the dogs out, if there is a bear there and he feels threatened, he will try to deter the bear as much as possible.
Yeah.
If he doesn't feel deterred, it's not going to move very long.
Yeah. No, I've been in situations where I've almost had to do something just because it's like that bear is not scared of humans.
Nope.
And then you call a DEEP and nothing happens.
Nope.
Yeah.
So you go tell us where you are?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll monitor. We'll report the attack there.
Yeah.
That's it.
That literally.
That's where we'll send the ambulance.
right.
So
I don't know if they're understaffed or they're just not, like, they're either wildly understaffed, which is entirely probable.
Yeah.
Or they're just not taking any effective measures or not allowed to take any effective measures.
right.
So I'm not saying it's necessarily the DEP's fault, but
Something.
whatever the result is,
Some form of bureaucracy.
but
is
whatever the
stopping.
result is, it is wildly ineffective.
Yes.
So there you
I would
go.
agree.
Yeah, that's screwed up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she had to go back in for surgery a couple of times.
Right.
So that happened last Monday.
Fun.
Mondays can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Looks like someone's got a case of
Don't you-
Mondays. Hey, come on! You can't do that and not expect that. You do realize what show you're on, right? Little bit. Come on, little bit.
This week on a very special Not So Late show.
Brad gets murdered.
Brad gets murdered.
You know Monday's it when Mariah almost died.
Talking about the other Monday when there's a sprinkler on your door. Come on, up top.
You're a dick. You're just an absolute dick.
Listen, I couldn't do that if your dog didn't survive.
Right.
But your dog did survive.
Barely.
For right now,
And it's going to recover.
I'm really hopeful.
So far.
Yeah. It's alive still.
Yes.
But Brad, it barely survived.
Oh, I'll go to hell, but it's so worth it. Anyways. Oh man, I feel like I need that t-shirt. I'm totally going to hell, but it was so worth it. Right? Right? That feels
That's a great shirt to have.
That feels like a shirt I need. Anyways. Well, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Barely survived. Anyways. Enjoy your chocolate sprinkle. Hey, Jay, what do we got for tech news?
Got a whole shitload, actually.
Do we really? What's going on, man?
Well, we had E3 since we've been gone. And it was here and
Which
gone.
is also known as the Entertainment Electronics Expo. Or Electronics Center. Whatever the hell it is. Video games!
Enormous.
Video Games Conference.
Enormous.
Enormous.
This is no longer the Not So Late show. This is two douchebags and an angry guy.
I thought it was
How's that different from?
I thought that was really always the case, really.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, it's like, it was almost Three Amigos, but then we'd have to get really specific each show like that. So we just called it the Not So Late Show.
Was it
Because
really
then
almost
on-
called the Three Amigos?
It would really, honest to God, the first contract said Three Amigos.
That is
Yeah.
the worst name.
Rob knows he was here.
Huh.
Although, do you
No,
remember?
nothing. All right,
Do you-
fine.
do you
He
remember-
got it. Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyways,
Yeah.
that would have been a bad show title. Welcome to Three Amigos,
Right.
where
Intended to be like a radio. It's basically a podcast.
Yeah, basically, we were podcasts before there were podcasts, man.
we should do that.
What are we doing?
Not a podcast.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because podcasts usually have topics.
Have you listened to the yearbook with Doug on Stitcher and Spotify? I mean, he talks about things. I mean, theoretically, there's topics, and it's theoretically sports.
talks about
But if you
sports.
wanted to listen to something wildly entertaining that is way more entertaining than Not So Late Show, that is a podcast. It's called The Yearbook, and you can find it on Spotify and iTunes. There's a new episode out from Thursday,
Is it actually on Spotify?
and not Spotify, but it should be.
Doesn't Spotify do a podcast?
They might. So it might be. Wait, hold on. I'm searching
I
Spotify.
was gonna just say I was gonna look too.
But it was about slogans and how the Cincinnati Reds are perennial sucktards.
I haven't listened to that one. I listened to the one before that.
Yeah. Did I sum it up nicely, Doug?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I do like the thing is like live your life below average.
Yeah, what's
That is so like.
Who greenlit that?
Do you talk about that in your sports thing?
No.
All right, then we're talking about it now. Because in Doug's podcast, he talks about slogans. And I'm
Like-
totally butchering the Doug
Nike, just
impression,
do
but-
it.
Yeah, like just do it. What's Adidas?
All day.
Yeah, what are they?
All day I dream about supper.
Yeah, is that? All right. Anyways, so like you're talking about Cincinnati Reds, like this is Reds country because Cincinnati has nothing else. And
Wow, that's a better podcast.
yeah,
That's actually better.
it's a real. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's better.
It's like, this is Reds country, because you wake up in the morning like, Cincinnati! At least it's Reds country. Oh! Alright. But the slogan was for PGA, they came out with one called Live Life Under Par.
Yeah, they live life. Yeah, live under par or live life under par.
Live Under Par?
Yeah.
Which basically
Isn't
said,
that
like,
saying subpar?
yeah, which is basically like, that's like subpar, like live life subpar. Like, be your worst self.
It's like,
Like,
I could get up and clean the house up, but
like when the option presents itself to go out and do something productive or to eat spoonful after spoonful of chocolate frosting,
Go
you
chocolate
know
frosting.
what to do. Live life under par.
Yeah, live under par.
Live under par.
Live under par.
Right.
Yeah.
Live
about-
under a
what about-
bridge.
But what about famous golfer Jack Parr? Or wait, or was that a comedian?
That was a comedian. That was
Oh.
a TV comedian.
Oh.
He's just a TV.
He was a TV comedian? Alright.
nailed it.
That'd be better.
Wait, live under par, isn't he dead?
Yes, he is.
So,
So you'd
aren't
have to
they
actually-
saying like, go kill yourself, PGA?
You'd be 8 feet under.
You'd be 8
You
feet
have
under.
to dig underneath them, so
Yeah,
7 feet.
subterranean, yeah. So so what you're trying to say is the PGA is like, fucking die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying
No.
not to be elite, and they made themselves even more elite.
They made themselves even more elite. Yeah.
It's not that they're not that loud. Remember, it's golf announcers.
Live life under par.
Fucking
die.
Fucking die.
Fucking die. Yeah. There you go.
Wait for it.
Wait, and
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Nice.
That was two hummingbirds having sex. Anyways.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
So Jay, all right, getting
Golf clap.
getting away from the beautiful Yearbook podcast, available on Stitcher and iTunes
But
and
not on,
stuff.
not on
Yours
Stitcher.
was better.
I don't know. You should still listen to it. Because I don't have any facts to actually go along with anything I do. I just make witty quips, and I couldn't tell you the Reds were expected to be 81 losses.
Oh, wow.
I remember things, but that's all it. I'm just a trained monkey reciting your shit, Doug.
Seriously, look at that. Wow.
Yeah,
Most impressive.
Alright, so E3.
Yeah.
Great segue.
Oh, it's a hairpin turn segue where the truck just goes off the cliff, but that's fine. I'm alright with that.
Sure.
Huh? What? Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were hearing it.
E3.
But before we do E3, I'm going to pose a question to you.
Okay. Is it for me or for Brad or for both?
Yes. Does porn need to be closed captioned?
No.
Yes. That'd be
That was bad. I'm not sure if anyone can hear that from the control, but Doug's like, yes, yes, yes.
that would be great. Oh wow.
Male grunting, female
So-
moaning. Male grunting, female
Yeah,
moaning.
Pornhub, in an effort to reach out to everybody.
I don't see
Two-step,
Spotify the yearbook in here.
Well,
Two-step
that's junk.
community.
Right. They're going to have over 1,000 clips across a number of genres that will offer descriptive and interpretive text for those who are not able to hear the video's original audio.
You know,
Is that? Do you watch? First of all, you're watching a porn. You're not listening to a porn. You're watching a porn.
Is this gonna like lead to the phrase like I watch it for the captions?
I have a feeling now.
It's like I
it was
read it
kinda
for the
going there.
articles.
I have a feeling now, if they have weird subtitles, I may actually just watch.
Like
To
out
see
of
what they
pure
put in
morbid
there.
curiosity.
Yeah,
Is that like reading Playboy for the articles?
if it was better, yes. Have you seen any of the closed captioning on YouTube?
I have not.
Like the auto captioning.
No. Some people pay to have their stuff closed captioned, and apparently one of the guys just decided to start having fun. Mm-hmm. He's like, really, they don't even know what I'm typing here. They'll never
Right.
know.
That's what I. Oh,
So he just started doing whatever he wanted.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I really don't think that the political stance that anybody took on elephants was right.
I keep forgetting
Yeah,
to do that.
And he would just keep going on and on and on and on and on. And then like he's like, I've been doing this for 15 hours straight. I really need to start doing something else. I need a better hobby. And it's just and it's this hour and a half long video. No, it was fire. Like, I think it was like the fire crackling or something like that on YouTube.
Okay.
Just like a steady shot video
And
of
it-
an hour and a half of a fireplace.
And it was like, I think that this is supposed to be a whoosh noise.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put crackle here. Crackles are really good candy bars.
Nice.
It was like, this looks very warm. You should probably go get yourself a hot cocoa.
Oh shit.
Oh God, he found a closed captioning device.
I've been meaning to do this for years.
What? Be a closed captioner?
But no, like what we should like caption our show, but just let them like not necessarily type what,
What we're saying?
just like
Just whatever
it's
they
like
want.
a separate stream.
So just like
Does
Like it's almost like it's like shitty pop-up video.
we've had that before.
yeah, but doesn't Altice have to have an encoder for that?
Oh, I can buy an encoder and I can encode this in the Vidsi on the channel. I can encode this on the signal.
This is going to turn out very bad.
I know.
Anyway,
I know how to do this.
By the way, Brad's user ID is Squirrel Lover.
Squirrel Lover. You forgot the 37.
Sorry, Squirrel Lover 37.
37, yes.
And Jay's password is go fuck yourself, Pat. It's weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. But
Easy
yeah,
for me to remember,
I feel like we're missing out on an opportunity.
We're missing out on a lot
Yeah, just like 'cause-
in general.
true, but I feel like if we could close caption our show, like almost like sarcastic fact checker closed captioning, right? Something like that.
yeah, but
Type
don't you
of-
have to do it live during the show?
Yeah.
Good luck finding someone to take the time to do that. Anyway,
Well, no. I mean, they don't have to like actually caption us. They're just putting, it's like,
Whatever they want.
damn it, Jay.
Stop playing Candy Crush.
Yeah.
first of all, no.
Secondly, no.
I can tell when Brad's on a really long rant about something because I look over, Candy Crush.
Really?
Yeah.
How far along are you?
It's not Candy Crush, it's Garden Escapes.
You've actually beaten all of Candy Crush, so it's given you a new game?
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot. So about closed captioning on porn.
Yeah.
Do you think it's necessary?
I don't, but I'm intrigued. I've never watched for the storyline.
Does anyone here know someone who's deaf?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, at work.
Yeah. You want me to ask
I'm
him
not
if he-
sure you want to ask him that at work.
Well, considering all the stuff he's taught me, I think I can ask
all
him.
right, fair enough. Can over the course of this week, can you essentially show him this story and be like, is this necessary? And then he's like,
That's them clapping.
I know!
That's after the finale.
He would probably just go like that.
Which is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you can ask someone who obviously lives that day in, day out and experiences the challenges and triumphs thereof, if in fact closed captioning or descriptive, is it closed captioning or is it descriptive captioning?
Closed captioning.
Okay. I guess it's a little bit of both. Can you ask him if
So it would just be, oh baby,
yeah.
Hey, are mom and dad home?
And half of it's gonna be misspelled.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Well, you're only going to have one hand, so.
Yeah, it's gonna
Captioning.
That's
Those
beautiful.
captioners captioning with one hand. Those are the
Beautiful.
those are the true heroes, Doug.
Call Netflix.
Yeah.
Call Netflix. I want a series about a pornography closed captioner. Jacking it.
Hey, pizza delivery guys. They're doing us a service.
Right.
You missed what Jay said.
What?
I don't know what he's watching, but he just said, hey, is mom and dad home?
Your mom and dad home.
No.
Nope. You said, is mom and dad home?
Yeah.
Well, I meant one thing, but I probably said another. I do that. a lot.
Yeah.
You're in some weird stuff, man.
Just I heard it, and then my brain's like, move past that as quickly as you can. Try not to linger on what he just said, and yet here we are.
And my brain just went, "Ah!" Hold on, put it in reverse.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. Here we are.
Yeah. Your brain and
Uh,
my brain will work
I'm
completely
not
differently.
going to make any judgments on that, but I am curious what the larger deaf community thinks about that.
Well, I'll tell you next week. Tune
Okay.
in next week.
Sounds good. If that isn't a leader into Sleep Speak for us, I don't know what is.
Or for me to get fired.
Yeah, one of the two.
How was your week, Pat? Got fired.
Mondays.
Got fired, Brad. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Do we need closed captioning or not?
Yeah.
Dick. Be like, you barely made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even hear you coming.
Not even breathing hard. Anyways, Jay, what else
So the most searched for terms for porn in
Oh,
2017.
Jesus, is that what that is?
Yes.
Does it tell me it has a number of searches?
can we should
No, it's just
do we
Percentage?
really want to go through that list?
Oh yeah.
No.
fuck.
I'm gonna vote no on this one.
Okay, I'm voting yeah.
I'm gonna say no just because I know how fucked up people are.
I'll let you read it then. Look what's up 366 points though.
Let me see.
How is that so high up?
Wait, hold on.
I don't get one of them though.
That's what also she said.
The 366? Or that's the one I don't get.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it.
No.
Which one? I didn't read the list. I just
Okay,
wanted
well,
to show it to you.
I'll point it out to you.
We should like halfway up this list. It's everything you think. All right, except halfway up this list is Overwatch, the video game. Literally halfway up with
You know someone's
Did you
rule.
just click on a porn stat?
shit. Oh, I've broken it all. Anyways, no, I thought it would like give me numbers to.
All I
like,
can say is Rule 34.
What's rule 34?
Rob,
How do you not know what Rule 34 is?
thank you, Rob.
What's rule 34?
Hand over your geek card.
I want Rob to tell you because it just sounds awesome coming from him.
What's rule 34?
If it exists, there's porn for it.
Oh, if it exists, that's porn for it.
That is Rule 34.
Overwatch. Wow.
You know somebody's cosplaying as an Overwatch character, and
Yeah.
there's some geek boys that are just
mm.
jerking the jolly there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but there's no
I was
Fortnite on
getting
there or anything.
ideas.
What?
I was getting ideas. I'm gonna try looking for Overwatch.
I feel dirty now.
As you should.
You started this.
Yeah. Hey, what else we got?
I want to go back in the box.
That's
Ah,
Wait,
we'll
let's
move
see.
past that one too.
what she said. Nothing.
All right, everything E3 in about 30 seconds or less. Ready? Steady. Netflix is bringing Minecraft Story Mode to the service. It's going to be a 5-part episodic adventure and releases later this year.
All right, interest scale 1 to 10.
1.
2.
Bacon. Telltale Games is making a game based on Stranger Things.
Great.
Okay. 7, 6.
5,
Okay.
Mike-
4,
3,
Shit.
2,
Shit.
1. Yeah.
Oh, it's Minecraft.
Microsoft has stopped work on a VR/AR setup for the Xbox One X, but it might not be gone forever.
Thanks a lot, Microsoft. You've given me another reason to swap to PlayStation.
Which is sad because I love my Xbox.
And there's still that game. I still can't get over that game we showed you. last
Last
week
of
ago.
Us 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still can't get over that.
It looked really good.
Yeah.
Fortnite is now available on the Nintendo Switch via the eStore.
Oh, good. Great. Now we'll never see. It'll just all these little glows, like Switch's illuminating faces in this pale blue glow.
Oh,
Do you have a Nintendo Switch?
No. Do you?
Jay?
no,
I don't have that much free time.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
And,
I don't even play my own Xbox anymore.
I know.
I
Sad.
actually finally heard in real life somebody say, "Well, I'm really good at Fortnite." To a girl. And she just went,
Wait, what was the reaction?
the girls?
Yeah.
She went, uh-huh.
All right, that's the correct
She
reaction.
had no idea what it was.
Good for her.
And I just stared at him. And I was like,
And then you were sitting there like with the prices right, like.
what is, like, that? People actually do that. Like, I've heard that joke on YouTube videos. And now I heard it in real life.
All right.
Super Smash Brothers is going to be the biggest Super Smash Brothers to date, with every character
Except,
from the series, plus one's just available via DLC, and there'll be non-Nintendo characters such as Pac-Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
you know who's not in it?
Tell me.
Waluigi.
Well, why not?
They left him out.
He might never have been a character.
Maybe he'll be DLC. Anyways,
Could be.
9.
For Smash Brothers?
Smash Brothers is like a classic
But
game.
you don't have a Switch.
I know, but I'm just saying,
Not
like in terms of
yet.
like the gaming community.
Oh, yeah. It's a fantastic game.
like, is this a good thing for gaming? 9.
There is nothing better than, like, bashing your friend off of a platform and just waiting on the edge, like, they can make
In
it
a video
back.
game, Pat. In a video game, remember plausible deniability.
Sorry,
That's true.
in a video game.
Yeah, in a video game.
And just waiting, will you make it back? If you will, I'm just going to throw something at
Yep.
you and you're just going to die.
Yep.
It's the most torturous thing in the world, especially when they have Kirby. And you just see the little
In a game.
you're like, eventually he's going to come back.
Yep.
Is the ceiling about to fall?
Like
Every moment
Five
of
and a half
every day.
minutes later, Kirby's like, pew.
What else we got?
As you just mentioned, The Last of Us 2 has a new trailer out, and if you have not seen it, I do highly recommend you go and watch
It's
it.
redonkulous.
This is the one we watched
Because
last
it's
night,
not,
right?
it's actual gameplay.
It's game like it's a trailer / gameplay.
Yeah.
It
Like
looks
there's some
incredible.
cinematics, but then they go to the gameplay and you're just like, whoa.
And it's
Yeah,
legit.
it just makes me want to buy a
It is
PlayStation 4.
legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
E3.
If you're a PC player and you like the video game type thing, and you liked PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, PUBG,
As the kids are calling.
you're going to love Maverick's Proving Grounds.
Uh-huh.
What's different from this, you ask? I'm glad you did.
I'm gonna assume Maverick's Proving Grounds has to do with planes.
No.
Aw,
Keep going.
So PUBG is a 100-person multiplayer beat the shit out of everyone game, which we know. This is going to be a 400-player kick each other's ass type thing. Oh, and by the way, there's going to be an upgrade coming soon down the line, where it's going to be a 1,000-player game.
I can barely stand being in the same room with you two. I'm not sure I can handle 400 people.
What do you do with that many people? It's just like, I'm landing, I'm dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because some guy was ballsy enough to be like, my parachute can take it.
At least with out of 100, you're like, oh, maybe I could win by accident. 400, not a shot.
No. Like, there's no hiding at that point. There's no...
1,000, you're dead before you hit the ground.
Yeah.
So
They're
here's
literally-
Oh, but by the way, let me give the quick premise to this. Is essentially for PlayerUnknown's Battleground, it's an island, okay? And at the start of the game, everyone kind of like parachutes into different planes in the island. There's a plane that kind of like streams across, and people like stream out of the back of the plane. And they land at different parts of the island.
Yep.
Great. And the idea is to be the last person standing.
And there's a circle that closes in.
Yeah, so essentially there's a circle wall of death that slowly encapsulates the island, which
You
basically...
can't just camp and sit forever.
Yeah,
No,
which
yeah.
basically forces players nearer
To
and
get
nearer
closer,
and nearer
closer,
and
closer,
nearer.
closer.
Right.
So that you're in a very small spot with like maybe 2 of you, or you're
Right.
lucky enough to just kind of survive.
Right, exactly. So that's essentially the concept of the game. It's a
Right.
lot of fun.
By the way, and in Fortnite, same thing except for you can build stuff.
Right.
That's it.
Yep, that's the only difference.
There is going to be a
Yeah, I'm
beta.
really good at Fortnite.
So for Mavericks Proving Grounds, there's going to be a beta that's available as of 8/18 this year.
Is it the same premise as PUBG? It's just
Yeah, it's just 400
go
people.
find gear, more people.
Yeah, and then
The
1,000
people that
later
came
on.
out with PUBG are not like suing them.
No,
I'm surprised they didn't sue the people from Fortnite. Like
they did.
and they lost clearly.
I don't remember the result, but I know that there was a lawsuit. Moving on, there's a new Halo that was announced. It's called Halo Infinite.
What about
It
like
is
Halo 6?
Well, that's the thing. They don't know. We don't know yet if this is a Halo 6 or if it's a Halo
like
spin-off.
like an ODST type thing.
Yeah, we don't know if
I
it's
feel
gonna.
like I need to play all the games again just to remember what the fudge
Oh
the
my
storyline is.
God, could you imagine us playing Halo 1 Combat Evolved? We would just get stuck on that island, blowing the Jeep over, trying to get it over the arch again.
I see no problem with this.
Neither do I, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah.
Do you know how much time we spent doing that? For no reason, no achievements.
I regret nothing.
Me either.
Yeah.
It was
Hey
pretty
Rob,
fun.
want to get Doug ready?
Prep him up and
You're on!
Gears of War 5 was officially announced, which is going to continue the story of Gears of War. So it's just gonna
maybe
be another
one time-
sequel.
Yay, now I can hear Bender again.
EA announced Battlefield 5, which will have a Battle Royale mode because everything's a Battle Royale mode now.
What time is Battlefield 5 set in?
Let's see. Doesn't actually say. They just said that the game is announced.
just
Also announced Origin
Cool shoes, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Origin Access Premier, which gives users access to 100 past games from EA and other publishers, along with new releases including Madden 19, FIFA 19, and Battlefield 5.
EA Sports.
It's in the game. And then Seagate has announced the release of an exclusive Xbox.
Wait, the hard drive?
Yes, Xbox One solid-state drive that'll come in 500 gig, 1 or 2 terabyte sizes,
Okay.
and it will store 500 game. The 2 terabyte will store 500 games, DLC for those games, achievements, and add-ons, and it'll be available in the US this summer.
That's assuming that they're 4 gigabyte games.
Thank you.
In reality, it's more like, oh, this game is how big?
They're more
50
like
gigabytes?
40
Yeah.
gigs.
Yeah, so if it's like a 50 gig game, that will store 40.
Yeah.
Which is still a lot of games.
So I figure since we're halfway through the show, we
Hey,
should
let's get
see
some
Doug.
some Doug Cincinnati Reds action in here. This is Reds country with Doug, and some sports, and he's going to talk about some stuff that's not on his podcast, but maybe will be sometime. You should listen. It's called The Yearbook on iTunes and Stitcher on Android.
It's for flight attendants and
Busy flight attendants and nurses, none of which have been confirmed to listen.
Just hit play.
Tonight, World Cup soccer. I love it, but that's coming up on What the Hell's an IHOB? Although I was wrong, I didn't realize the name change was temporary. I love World Cup soccer, and where this is going is I'm an American and I totally want to change everything about football or soccer. Love your game here. Brr, 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 brr. Now just change everything to make it more interesting to me. No, I love soccer. And I love the World Cup. And I know that there's gamesmanship. In soccer, there is a distinct advantage to scoring first. If you score first, you can waste time. You can sub people in and out and waste time. Obviously, also, I know that in soccer, people really do get injured. If you've been watching the World Cup very closely, you can see blood on people's legs. Somebody just got, a Swiss player just got hit in the mouth and was bleeding. People really do get hurt in soccer. Soccer hurts. That's why they wear cups and shin guards. Not necessarily in that order. Or in those places, as somebody just said off screen. I don't know who that is. But seriously, with the injuries, this is too much. Again, we know how soccer works, and it's gamesmanship. All sports, American sports African sports, Antarctican sports, they all contain gamesmanship where you try and get a one-up or try and fool the ref or official or umpire into believing that you are hurt. But in soccer, this is getting absolutely ridiculous. And one of the great arguments of all time for soccer and not American football is, how do you watch American football? There's never any action. And scientific studies have confirmed, they started a stopwatch and then stopped it, that there's only like 4 minutes of action, 4 minutes of actual play or 8 minutes of actual play in a 3-hour football game. So the big argument was soccer. Hey, non-stop action, and it doesn't have to last 3 hours. Except in this World Cup, if you notice, we haven't had non-stop action. We've had stop action and almost no soccer. Players spend so much time writhing around on the ground, and the stretcher comes out that we're not getting any soccer. Basically, it's a battle of see who scores first, and then there's no soccer for the rest of the 90 minutes. Okay, so with the injuries, let's get back to the injuries. Okay, obviously people really do get hurt, but it's a little suspicious that everybody gets hurt the exact same way. They get hit and they fly through the air, holding their ankles, and then land with their legs together and them clutching their ankles, rolling around back and forth. Everybody gets hurt the exact same way. Almost not one. I mean, there are a few players, but almost no one braces themselves for falling to the ground. Almost no one rolls over and is like, I'm hurt. Like, in other sports, everybody gets injured the exact same way. They're also injured before they even hit the ground. You can see them on replay as they scream, as they soar through the air, and again, not brace themselves for the fall, like someone who's, injured might. So that's a big problem. And then the worst thing that could have ever happened to soccer is replay, which obviously happened decades and decades and decades ago, because now you can see that so-and-so is writhing in agony. Let's check that replay. Oh, yeah, he's holding his knee, even though he got hit in the neck, which has happened more than once, a lot more than once already in this World Cup. I know it's tough. Hockey has tried to legislate against flopping. The NBA has tried to legislate against flopping, but their flopping is nothing compared to soccer. It's too far. It's over the top. It makes the games boring. And again, soccer's big case against other sports is end-to-end, wall-to-wall, constant action, and that's the exact opposite of what we're getting right now in 2018.
You know what I think, Doug?
What?
I think that if you get called for flopping, it should be an automatic red card and ejection.
Oh, wow.
I think they need to take a no prisoners approach to flopping.
Yeah?
Before the red card and ejection, yeah, do the replay. Would be like, oh, you were glanced on the neck and you're holding your knee? What, you got a trick knee, buddy? Get the hell out of here. I mean, really, it's I'm totally with you. I've been watching the World Cup games, and it's like, Pat,
Yeah.
tap me on the elbow. Oh God! Oh, it hurts! It hurts! Seriously. Or Pat will just give me a glance and just yeah, and then I'll fly backwards.
You're preaching
I'm sitting there like the Scarlet Witch has thrown me against a wall. Just really.
You know what they should do?
What?
Is if somebody does that and they're feigning the knee injury,
Yeah.
just have the other player that supposedly hurt them
Yeah.
get a free kick on whatever body part they're claiming to have hurt.
Right. If you're actually holding the knee and replay
like,
shows
oh.
you weren't hurt in the knee,
Huh.
they actually get to kick you in the knee.
You just see refs with billy clubs just
I would watch all those games. I would take days off of work just to watch.
you would
that.
see a guy hold down and hold his knee. No, I'm fine. I can walk it off. I can walk it off.
I can walk.
Meanwhile, his legs normally bends like this.
Yeah,
It's that way.
No, but from a serious standpoint, flopping, automatic red card ejection.
Good idea.
You make it use the nuclear option where it is such a harsh penalty.
It's scorned to get
where,
yeah.
where you're you better be hurt, you better be hurt, and if they don't make the call, guess what? You get subbed out. That's what happens.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. As long as it's obvious.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying you can't you have to be able to make the call of flopping, right?
Right.
So you can't
The
be like,
floppening.
I'm not sure if he's faking or not. All right, we'll give a free kick, whatever. But if he's blah, blah, he was just shot
Run over by a Mack
the
truck.
world's worst World War II recreation documentary on the History Channel, where someone's like pistol, and the guy flies back 20 feet. You know, like if you are that World Cup player, you're gone. Bye.
Like if you get, so you're saying if you were like shot or hurt in a Quentin Tarantino
Yeah.
movie, or like Shaolin Soccer.
Yeah, basically, if you look like that guy who flew back in that third Batman movie on the roof in broad daylight, like if it looks like that, you're out of the game.
Where he's like, boo.
Yeah. That's my argument. I'm just saying, get him out of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is an insult to them.
Right. Well, but here's the thing though, like
can you
flopping-
flop it in a FIFA game?
Yeah, can you flop in a FIFA game?
I would assume so. That's
You remember? You ever play NFL Blitz?
Yeah. Yes.
You remember like when the play was over, you would just start smashing the buttons.
Yeah, you just like
see
pow, pow.
see the players just go.
Yeah, you just go in there and try and injure everyone. Like, ref's not looking, murder. You know.
That's what I would be doing in FIFA. Like my entire team would just flop all the time.
Yeah. Like ref turned his back. Murder 37. Murder 37.
What's that mean?
Huh? Yeah. Quarterback like lifts his armband and like pulls out a revolver. Yeah.
He's pressing the X button.
Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah.
Oh, no D line.
Yeah, that was basically NFL Blitz. Is this basically
Like at the end of the play, it was like 2nd and 10, and you just see guys, just chaos just happen because everybody's just trying to smash into the other person.
Yeah.
And it was even better when you had big head mode going.
Well, yeah, it was funny because like I occasionally out of that, like you have received a concussion. You're like, that's bullshit, and you're like, you're the one who smashed into him, you know.
Well, you sent your punter against the goal.
Yeah.
So, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, your punter has 2 broken legs. He's still making 42-yarders, but you know.
I love Blitz. It was so fun.
That was a hoot. But yeah, so anyways, eject play. What I'm saying is like eject them. If you give them a red card, they're out the next game. That's a huge.
Oh yeah.
That's a huge deal. You make flopping so so costly that you don't dare get caught. You know.
Oh my god! I hope there's flopping in the game.
Yeah.
I hope there's flopping.
Flopping in the game.
There should be.
Yeah.
There should be.
It's like it plays like 3/4 of the way mid
It's
downfield.
a
The other goalie's like, blah!
90 yards behind the play, and he just falls.
Yeah.
It's a quick time event where like the better you do, the more realistic you make it look.
Right. You're just sitting there like it's like that kitten in the window. Like, have you ever seen that? Like the Chuck. You got Chuck Norris up on the hill. It's like from one of his shitty movies. He's sitting there with like the bolt action rifle, and people are like, "Pow!" Have you seen that for a World Cup?
Yes.
Yeah, those are brilliant. I don't know what to tell you to search for, but Jay? Yeah, all right, hold on. Chuck
Those are just the pictures of Brittany.
Chuck
So,
Norris
I don't know how to back out of it.
World
Thank you for
There you
remembering NFL plays.
Cup.
I think Midway's out of business.
Are they?
I think.
Maybe.
Well, they thank you for remembering their game.
Let's see.
You want to allow camera to access device's location?
Greetings from Chuck, World Cup 2014. What is this? Looking. Loading.
Or you just can take
Duracell ad.
I have 128 gigs, so good luck.
Your lens may need cleaning.
Oh.
Is that what it says?
Oh, no.
It generally says that.
This is an animation or something.
All
All right. Hey, Jay. What else we got for tech news?
Hey, just out of curiosity.
Yep.
I'm asking for a friend. When you go to the bathroom, how much blood is too much?
All of it?
Oh.
Any?
I'll tell my friend to be concerned.
Yes.
Okay. So this is something that happened that a lot of gamers have been looking forward to.
Okay.
Cross-platform playing.
Please
So
describe.
Minecraft,
Chuck Norris
you
shooting.
can now cross-play for mobile, PC, Switch, and Xbox, and you'll notice that someone is missing. Who would that be? Sony's missing, because Sony is still doing their bullshit stuff where they don't play nice with others.
Wait, what game is this?
Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this was announced at E3 last year, but the update is finally here now for all the aforementioned platforms playing. More than just proving to Sony that cross-platform multiplayer is safe and that it works, the Bedrock, as their titling update, also brings the Switch version up to par with other platforms. So we're getting everybody but Sony into the game here.
Well, shenanigans.
That also means they're going to have access to the Minecraft marketplace, so you can buy skins, texture packs, and community creations.
Put the lotion on it, scan or else it gets the hose again.
And that patch is already out. It came out on the 21st of this here month.
Neato. I hope more games do that.
So
What's
the
that? Oh, the
the
cross-platform?
Bedrock
Yeah.
the Bedrock update is free for existing owners and $30 for everyone else, which would be non-existing owners, I guess.
Right, basically.
It also includes the Super Mario Mashup Pack and the Phase 1 of Update Aquatic. I don't know what that is.
It's where you get Bill Murray from Life Aquatic.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool. And the update will also enable Switch players to earn gamer score and achievements, which Xbox has been doing for over a decade.
Okay, and what game was this?
Minecraft.
Still Minecraft.
Nothing super exciting, but
No,
yay.
but it's still...
It's a start.
It's a landmark of,
yeah,
hey,
it's the
everybody
first
can play with each other.
Platform thing, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what would be really cool?
What?
Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Be like having Master Chief
Well, it'd
versus
also be nice
Mario.
if Smash Brothers was on any other platform besides Nintendo. Thanks, Nintendo.
For coming up with a great game that nobody wants to play on your platform.
Yep, pretty much.
So this is just a not so late show heads up.
Ah,
The Supreme Court has ruled that it will let states collect sales tax from online purchases.
Okay.
that's okay.
Wait, when did that ruling come down? That seems like a big news. I looked at all the other How did I miss that one?
I don't know.
Oh, 3 weeks ago.
It's not unheard of for internet retailers to collect sales tax regardless of where their customers are located, but they might not have much choice before long. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that states can force online stores to collect sales tax, reversing a 1992 precedent that let companies avoid sales tax when they didn't have a physical presence in the state.
Interesting.
South Dakota, with the support of 41 other states, 2 territories, and D.C., had taken action against Newegg, Overstock, fuck you Newegg, Wayfair,
In the face.
Yeah,
elsewhere,
and
all
Wayfair.
other places.
after enacting a tax collection law in 2016, arguing that the president's rule was arbitrary. The state put enforcement of the law on hold until it could definitively establish that it was constitutional. The online stores have contended that charging sales tax would be burdensome for small to mid-sized shops. They often don't have the resources to handle the patchwork of sales tax across multiple states, unlike big stores like, what's that one that's like a big desert?
Amazon.
Oh yeah, Amazon. They have a
Or you
lot
need
of
a basin
resources.
with lots of water. But yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm blanking out here,
Yeah.
or blacking out. One of the two.
You're used to it.
I am. Wait, no. You said that they found that it was constitutional.
Yes.
It's also constitutional for me to not pay taxes.
Actually, that's
Actually, that just gets you in jail for like 20 years if you
Why?
don't pay taxes.
Details.
Well, try this coming year.
Yeah.
Don't pay your taxes and see what
I don't
happens.
think they'll send me to jail.
last a decade before they catch you.
Oh, they say there's no debtor's prison, but they'll prove you wrong. Yeah.
So this was a 5-4 decision, and the court acknowledged, but largely tossed out the internet company's arguments. Justices determined that the president's rule was becoming further removed from economic reality every year, and that the costs of honoring sales tax were largely disconnected from whether or not a company had a physical footprint.
Because back in 1992, if that store did not exist in your location, you did not buy from it.
Yeah.
Right.
And there was no internet back in... Well, there wasn't a widespread internet in 92.
There wasn't e-commerce back in 1992.
I mean, there may have been.
There wasn't widespread e-commerce back in
No.
1992.
They
Somebody
added...
on a dot matrix printer getting
Unless you're buying AOL, unless you're counting buying AOL. But anyways,
They added that
collected all
the
the AOL
lack of
internet
sales
discs.
tax was leading to, quote, significant revenue losses, unquote, especially in states where a lack of income tax didn't give them many alternatives.
like Connecticut.
oh
Oh,
no, Connecticut has an income tax.
We have
Oh,
a
does?
hell of an income tax.
Yeah, we used
What?
to not have an income tax.
And then
Yeah,
bullshit.
when was that?
1992. What a coincidence.
Weird. Estimates suggest that the states missed out on $8 to $33 billion per year.
Each state or all states together?
Yes.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna assume something.
I'm gonna assume each state.
Sure.
It's a lot of spending online. A lot of Fortnite and
Yep. Amazon's already collecting all my tax, bastards. Anyways,
That's
they're
very
collecting
true.
all your tax.
Well,
All your tax
pretty
are
much
belong
because
to
that's
us.
the only place I buy stuff. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
All your tax are belong to us.
That's yeah.
So you've heard of Star Trek Discovery?
I have. I
Never-
haven't watched
haven't
it
watched
at
one episode
all.
because
Not at all.
I refuse to pay for CBS All Access.
I will wait till it's free.
Exactly.
When will it be free?
When
As soon as it downloads. No.
Exactly. So now there are 4 more Star Trek series in the works from the Discovery showrunner.
Hooray! I think.
Let's see.
Hooray.
Did they cancel Discovery?
No, this is just going to be more. So according to Variety, CBS has signed a 5-year deal with current Discovery showrunner Alex Kurtzman production company to expand the television franchise to new live-action series, miniseries, and possible animation.
The original Star Trek animation worked out, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't even remember it.
Exactly.
Kurtzman co-wrote the scripts for the 09 and 13 Star Trek movies. They also report that several new shows set in the universe are already in development, including a series set at Starfleet Academy from the same folks behind the CW reboot of Dynasty, Gossip Girl, and Hulu Marvel's Runaways.
I still want your version called Ensigns.
Hell yeah. Well, it's mine and Rob's. I gotta be fair.
Yeah.
Rob and I came up with this
Well, when I
many
said
years
year,
ago.
I meant the royal year.
Decade before I met you, but that's besides the point.
Rob gets most of the credit.
Yeah.
I just had the good ideas.
Still wants the ensigns.
I
You
still,
want just so people know what we're talking about. Can you give a brief 2-sentence premise of what that Star Trek based show is about?
Depends which one of us you ask.
yeah, that's very true. Rob's the original
All right,
creator.
should I give my impression then?
Go for it.
It's basically about like the lower officers and getting into crazy hijinks. It's kind of half like Seinfeld and half Star Trek.
Basically, when the senior officers weren't on the bridge or around,
Right.
these were the stories of what happened that you didn't see.
Basically the
Well,
lovable
my
losers
original
of Star Trek.
My original concept was how the Enterprise always seemed to get the creme de la creme, top of the class.
Right.
Mine was the ship that got the bottom of the class.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true. That was another
People
aspect
that
too.
barely didn't fail out.
So it's like
They-
it's
so-
like The Office in space.
Well, no, they've made that twice. One was Galaxy Quest,
The other was
and then
the Orville.
The Orville. Yeah.
I like the
Actually, mine
Orville.
would have been funny.
Aw.
Have you watched the Orville?
Have you watched Galaxy Quest?
Have you watched all of them?
I watched 2 episodes.
It's pretty good.
I don't
It's
know
pretty
about
good.
that.
I heard it's like an homage to the original.
It is, but it like Galaxy Quest, it stands on its own.
Good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
we had.
Doug is not convinced.
You take that back.
Doug is not convinced.
Galaxy Quest is a good movie.
The hill you will die on. Anyways,
Yeah.
Galaxy Quest is a good movie.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like Doug's like it's not a good movie, and like that's the hill we'll die on. Anyways,
You don't like Galaxy Quest?
Galaxy Quest is good. What do you call it? Star Trip Troopers, whatever the hell it is. It doesn't
Orville?
know- yeah, it doesn't know what it wants to be.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Galaxy Quest. I'm like, that is a national treasure.
It is.
It is. Yeah.
it has
yeah.
Alan Rickman and Tim Allen.
Alan Rickman.
I love Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver called.
So sorry. he's
Sigourney?
Yep.
Sigourney.
Sigourney.
Sigourney?
Sigourney.
Sigourney?
Right.
Which one is it? Which one is right?
It's
Sigourney or Sigourney?
Sigourney.
Sigourney.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sigourney.
Sigourney Weaver. Good old Sigourney.
Oh, Sigourney.
All right. Yeah.
So a couple of the ideas that Rob and I came up with when I still worked here was that the ship, I forget what the name of the ship was that we came up with, but basically they were the beta testers for everything in Starfleet. It's like, hey, we have this new display. We want you to test it out. And it came up and it had like pop-up ads. And they got like the first gen data.
Pop-up ads. When was this?
You're going back. It's the beginning of
Yeah.
Starfleet.
Good old AOL.
They got like the data prototype.
The first teleporter.
Yeah, first transporter.
Nope.
They had to go and replace the batteries and all the buoys in space. But they had like
Oh,
all the
that's
time
right.
and stuff.
They get all the shit jobs.
Yeah, they get all the shit jobs.
Yeah.
They like pissed off some Ferengis at some point and ran into their ship and took off. Didn't exchange insurance info or anything. Space insurance, that is.
Space insurance.
Why does that remind me of the IT crowd?
I don't know. I've
don't-
never seen it.
It's a British show.
I know.
Okay.
Saved it.
This is why you can have nice things.
Yep.
So moving on
I
from
wonder
all
if the
that.
pixel's waterproof. I don't want to find out.
Hey, who's calling me? Yep, no.
No.
So
No, Mr. Bill Collector. No. Oh, by the way,
Uh,
I have a warrant out for my arrest.
Do you really?
Yep.
Really?
Apparently, IRS back taxes are owed. Warrant. The message goes: warrant out for your arrest. Local authorities will be finding you.
It's a Nigerian scam. Anyways.
I'm right here, the Optimum building. I'm not hiding.
Ha! Little did they know it's now the Altice building. Anyways.
Oh, sorry, the Altice building.
Fooled them again. All right, anyways.
Right by Peaches and Cream. Get yourself some ice cream on the way in. It's fantastic.
I hate to tell you, but local police do not go after IRS. The IRS has their
Wait,
own.
you mean that it wasn't real?
It wasn't real.
No.
The IRS has
But
their
I
own.
got him a Walmart gift card and everything.
Yeah.
That was nice.
The Walmart cash card. There you go. Perfect. Nailed it.
As you know, the IRS has their own police force.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes, it's called the
so the
IRS.
WHO, and I don't mean the musical group, I mean
Oh.
the World Health Organization,
Uh-oh.
has now classified
9.
gaming as an addiction.
Yeah?
Well, gaming addiction as an affliction.
Well, say that 3 times fast.
Gaming addiction as an affliction. Gaming addiction as an affliction. Gaming addiction as an affliction.
All right.
You did it.
Right? Nailed it.
So gaming disorder, quote unquote, is officially listed alongside gambling and other abnormalities caused by addictive behaviors.
Brittany has that.
As the listing
Really?
reads, it is characterized by a pattern of persistent or recurrent gaming behavior, including impaired control over frequency and duration, increasing priority to give gaming precedence over other life interests and other daily activities,
Yeah, Brittany has
like shitting and eating, I guess, and continuing to game despite negative consequences. The behavior has to be serious enough that it gets in the way of family, social, education, or occupational parts of one's life, and normally emerges over a period of a year, though it can come sooner. That's what she said.
So,
All right. How many
Yes.
days? How many hours a day does she play?
no. This is going to be worse.
How many days an hour does she play?
Actually, she doesn't. She's actually cut back a lot since we bought the house.
It's only 9 hours a day.
No. No, like maybe an hour every couple of days.
That's
it's
fair. That's a
I have
healthy
played
amount.
20
Yeah.
minutes in the last month.
Yeah. You have a problem of not playing it.
I really do.
I fell under that.
Yeah.
Oh, but bad.
Yeah.
I played World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah. I had that for six months. I played City of Heroes,
I remember.
and those 6 months are just like
Gone.
gone.
I remember
Nothing happened.
This is gonna sound so bad. It was probably about 2 years, 2 solid years that I played.
I remember that.
And one spring, I turned around and went, "Holy fuck! It's spring!
Yeah, and
I gotta stop playing! Holy crap!"
You're right.
Like I just realized my life was just going by.
Right. Yeah.
Like I would go home. This is how bad it was at the peak. I would get home. I was working 10:30 to 7.
Uh-huh.
I would get home by 8, and I'd be raiding till about 2 o'clock in the morning. Get up and go to work. And every single day was a recycle of that.
Oh.
Play for 5 or 6 hours. Then I would get up I would stay up really late. Like I would play till like 5 or 6 in the morning on Saturday until Saturday morning.
Diabito. No.
Wake up at like
cookie.
10:30. I remember this very distinctly. Make an entire thing of pierogies. Eat that while doing all my daily quests for the day, so that I gets rating by Saturday at like 3 in the afternoon.
Oh no, Diabito.
It was
no pierogi.
And now you know why. When I turned around, I was like, "Holy shit!" I didn't talk to anybody. Didn't tell anybody that I was quitting. I literally just sent everything that I could to one player.
Yep.
From every single character that I had. There was like a new guy starting out. Here is everything that I can physically give you.
That way he gets off the train quick.
Yes.
He like levels to 50. He's like, never mind. This is boring.
Yep. And I was just like, bye.
All right.
So I have 18 minutes to do a whole lot of stories. That's not going to happen. But here we go anyhow.
Gonna.
President Trump has directed the Pentagon to form a Space Force military branch.
Don't care.
Yes, you do.
Okay. I want to be in it.
I
know
mean,
you
it
do.
sounds cool, except for all the treaties and stuff.
We're going to build a wall.
in
everywhere.
space.
It's going to be a great wall.
So it looks
That's
like we
Camp
might
George.
have a 6th branch of the military somewhere in our future.
No one
Let's
thinks it's
see.
necessary, but all right.
Base.
At the National Space Council meeting a couple weeks ago,
How
the
many times
president.
have we told Trump, we don't talk about the Space Force, it's a classified thing, we're doing it anyways, but we just never freaking announced it, so what? Yeah, burpa derpa.
We're still 30 years ahead of everyone else. So he did call for the development of a Space Force, and as CNBC reports, quote, "I am hereby directing the Department of Defense and Pentagon to immediately begin the process necessary to establish a Space Force as the 6th branch of the armed forces," end quote. He also said, quote, "Our destiny beyond the Earth is not only a matter of national identity, but a matter of national security," end quote.
It's not
let's see.
national when you're in space. It's kind of
It's our national. Congress took steps towards
world's.
forming such a branch last year, but the idea was ultimately shot down. The House of Representatives included a Space Corps proposal in its version of the National Defense Authorization Act, with the idea that it would sit within the Air Force, much like the Marine Corps housed within the Navy. However,
In the Navy.
many
Where we'll
opposed the
shoot
plan.
you into space.
In the Navy.
We're gonna really make you an ace.
In the Navy.
Don't make me punch Brad in the face.
In the Navy. In the Navy.
Yeah.
Ugh. No, you're supposed to use the other one so they can't see it, so it goes by.
Okay.
So-
Ugh.
Ugh. Right?
It was
Or
so
backhand.
convincing.
Right.
What do you play for FIFA?
Ah, my knee.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
That's
my
it.
knee.
That's freaking nailed it. Yeah.
That's how you flop in
So, in a related story, someone's giving this good old thumbs up in regards to the Space Force. Can you guess who it is?
China. North Korea.
Soviet Russia.
Turkey.
Wait.
Hungry.
Wait.
So I'm just really hungry.
It's not Elon Musk, is it? Good.
It's Bill Gates.
No.
Steve Jobs. That'd be really weird.
Yeah, weird for Steve Jobs.
Does the name Jim Bridenstine mean anything?
Nah.
Bridenstine?
I know Bronstein. What Bronstein? What's the dude's name? Virgin Airlines. Branson.
Richard Branson.
Richard Branson.
No, it's still the name I just said.
Richard
No.
Branson.
Jim Bridenstine.
No.
He is the new
He invented
chief
Fat
of
Rock.
NASA.
Okay.
So
Well,
the-
of course
so
he's
the,
fucking for it.
Yeah.
So the NASA
Wait, you want to go to
chief-
space? Yeah.
I think we know a thing or two about that.
Come just funding.
Yeah, funding.
he argued.
Hold on, guys. You remember that What's Up
There's nothing
commercial?
more fun than funding.
You remember that What's Up commercial? He's
What's
just, that guy's just
up?
calling everybody that got had to get
What's
this.
up?
What up? Space Rangers.
What's up?
Sorry, go on.
I don't know what's happening.
What's up?
So Bridenstine argued that space was becoming "quote unquote" more contested, and that the U.S. had to be willing to defend space in order to maintain it.
Nah, we just launch more shit up there. We're turning it into a minefield anyways. Good luck coming
Yeah.
in. We got bullets flying around. the
Space
planet.
trash.
He argued that the Chinese and Russians were developing not only anti-satellite missiles, but co-orbital satellite weapons, jammers, and other space-borne threats.
What does co-orbital mean? They're going to cooperatively get
Also
into
in
the.
orbit.
Yes.
Thing.
Allegedly, the Chinese see the U.S.'s lack of space weapons as an Achilles heel it could exploit.
We're just going to fire the guns into the air. They never come back down.
Yeah, I believe they call that a satellite. But anyways, yeah.
He states that he supports the notion of a unit that protects astronauts and the billion-dollar-plus investments they're using.
Now we know why.
Now, they do say there is a degree of truth to this concern because other countries have been developing anti-satellite weaponry for years.
So haven't we?
Yeah,
We
but
were
we
just
don't mention
secretive
that
about
part
it.
of it.
Want to see the article about how we are the only nation who successfully shot down a satellite in the 80s?
I'd love to, thank you.
Okay.
It's not certain that these countries intend to attack or disable U.S. space assets, though.
But
And
they
there's a
could.
worry that the Space Force would lead to a militarization of space
It's
that
militarized.
militarized
Merc.
that people have sought to avoid for decades.
Militarized is where Jim Bob just throws his Miller in the air real hard.
Nailed it.
All right, so
Yeah.
I want to get to coming to home theaters. I do have a bunch more stories, and if we have
Coming
time,
to
we can go
home
back
theater
or
near
whatever.
you.
So, as is
Near
our
you.
local tradition lately, we're going to rate the viewability on a scale of 0 to 600.
With
Ooh, that's
10 being totally viewable and 0 being crap.
Not viewable.
and the
Keely.
other 590 being just erroneous.
Yeah.
All right,
Everyone yes.
Netflix July 1st. Ready?
Five.
Steady.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I thought that was.
Finding Neverland.
What is that?
It's the
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan one with what's her name from Titanic?
3.
Yeah, 4.
Get Smart.
Wait,
Four.
with Steve Carell?
Yeah.
4.
Happy Gilmore.
3.
Oh.
It's a classic. It's stupid, but it's a classic.
Yeah.
It was the first Adam Sandler when it was still fresh.
Well, actually, it would be the second Adam Sandler.
What was
Madison.
before it?
Thanks, Internet.
Billy Madison.
Was Billy Madison
Was it
before?
Billy? No, Happy Gilmore was first.
No, Billy Madison was first.
Son of a bitch. When
Kind
was
of hard to call your production company Billy Madison when you haven't made the movie yet.
Actually, it was Happy
It was
Madison.
Happy Madison.
And it was after
And
Happy
that is
Gilmore.
correct.
Thank you.
Hummingbird screaming again? Anyways.
So Next movie?
Interview with a Vampire.
5.
All right, so you're there. Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Which one?
1.
It doesn't
one
matter.
The Josh Hutcherson one?
I don't know.
That's an old one.
It
That's
didn't.
pretty
It didn't
good.
state which one
Is
it
it
was.
really
Yeah.
though?
Usually, if there's more than one
Okay, it's
version,
entertaining.
Okay.
they give a year, but they didn't give a year.
Okay, then probably 2.
Jurassic Park.
Which one?
The original? Wait,
first
Jurassic
one.
Park or Pork?
No, it's Park.
9.
Okay, 9. Yeah.
The Lost World Jurassic Park.
6.
4.
That was the number 2. Guessing. All right.
Yeah, 4.
Jurassic Park 3.
3.
Yeah, they really went downhill that fast. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's really fun to watch the T-Rex scene with the bus.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's almost like a horror movie where you don't even like see half the stuff in the first movie until like, and now it's time for the reveal.
Yeah.
Oh no, people's hubris will get them killed. Except in 2 and 3, we already know, like, listen, we know people's hubris will get them killed. It's like, it's not a reveal anymore.
Like you bring technology onto the
Yeah.
island, they break it down.
Yeah. You know, it's a great idea, bringing dinosaurs back near people, because nothing can go wrong.
We'll just keep sedating it.
Yeah.
Because we completely know how long these
And
are gonna
also, at
last.
the end of the first movie, it's a whole thing getting to, like John Hammond going, oh no, my hubris, it killed lots of people. We should leave the dinosaurs alone. And then in the next movie, literally, the first words out of, like, the guy's mouth
need to
is,
bring dinosaurs
John
back."
Hammond wanted us to bring dinosaurs back to people. And he's like, no, he fucking didn't. He said so at the end of the first movie.
Pretty much.
I'm just saying, like, that is a huge plot hole.
Yeah.
We got lots more.
Okay,
right.
sorry.
Scooby-Doo.
2.
3 or 4.
Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed.
2.
I figured. Boondock Saints.
8.
4.
Oh,
5.
big spread there.
Boondock Saints?
It's dated. It doesn't date
It
well.
stinks.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
It's
Van Helsing.
5.
5.
Coming July 7th, Scream 4.
1.
Scream for whatever you want.
Scream for 1.
Some of these I threw in there just to get reaction.
Yeah.
July 27, Orange is the New Black Season 6.
9.
Wow, like the series, huh?
It's good. It's really good.
I don't know how I felt about. Yeah, it's gonna be an 8, but I don't know how I feel about the last season.
I'm on season 1, so.
Ever since they killed, this is gonna sound bad. Ever since
Spoilers!
No, I don't want to hear it. I'm still watching.
really?
Yes, in
You just
season
said
1.
Season 1.
I'm in season 1.
Ever since they killed the president. No.
Ever since the warden got shot.
Yeah.
Well, you're a dick. Coming to Hulu, July 1st, AI, Artificial Intelligence.
Is that the one with Jude Law and
Like in Facebook copies basement. 4, 5,
4?
4. It's a horror thriller kind of.
AI? No, it's not.
Which one am I thinking? Oh, is that the Spielberg one?
Yeah, it's the one with the little kid, Haley Joel Osment.
Oh, in that case, 3.
Yeah, the one that started off as a Kubrick film.
Yeah.
yeah, which started out kind of cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen this movie, but I feel like it brings Rob and I a little closer. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension.
Okay, 8 just on the title.
8. Yeah, based on the title alone.
Possibly 9.
Yeah,
Is it really that good of a movie?
That movie is stupidly awesome.
Well,
Buckaroo Banzai. I'm just gonna search for that.
Really fun.
okay. American Psycho.
Christian Bale.
Sure. Again, it didn't give years, so I can't tell you.
4, 5.
Oh, yeah, I'll give 5.
I mean, it's not a rewatch.
yeah.
American Psycho 2, The Recycling.
Okay,
1.
1.
Analyze this.
1.
Eh,
Wait,
Three.
analyze this is the one. Okay,
It's the
3 or
first
4.
one,
3
4.
or 4.
Analyze that.
3.
Yeah,
Bad News Bears.
yeah, that one really.
I'm
good.
not. Again, they
Original?
didn't give
Original,
years.
Original 8.
7. The
The
new
new
Billy Bob
one,
Thornton
4.
3.
Yeah.
Weird that we're like kind of close.
Yeah.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
9.
So I was gonna say 7.
The original one?
Well,
Let's give it
I
the
didn't know there
proper
was-
80s cred. 9.
No, okay, 9. You win.
Yeah.
You win.
Billy Madison.
6? 7?
5.
Bloodsport.
I don't know what it is. It already sounds awful. 1.
Oh, come on, no, that's the Jean-Claude Van Damme one.
Oh, wait. It's Jean-Claude Van Damme?
yeah, like
1!
It's 80s. 10.
Wow.
I'm
We
gonna
got
fucking watch that
complete.
thing.
We got complete
I'm gonna watch
opposite
that
of
thing.
1 and 10 on the one.
You get him doing splits on like logs.
Braveheart.
I own it on DVD.
That doesn't give it a number.
All right, 4.
It's a good epic movie. It's 6.
It's Molly Island.
Chasing Amy.
6.
Yeah.
4. That was a great movie.
Mallrats was better.
Yeah.
I just love him as a director. So.
Yeah.
Clear and Present Danger.
6.
5.
Where's my family? Sorry.
Clue.
Sorry, I just felt like
Oh,
I
I don't
needed to get that
care.
out there.
Clue?
Clue.
8.
Wait. Not Clueless. Clue.
No Clue.
Yeah, just Clue.
I've never seen it.
You've never
Never
seen
seen
it?
Clue?
Oh, it's fun. It's so fun.
Lloyd movie. The second
Christopher Lloyd? 10.
spoiler alert, there's like 10 endings.
There are 10
Yeah.
endings.
All right.
Disaster movie.
Oh, I saw it. 8.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
it's really
haven't,
good.
Haven't seen it. Abstaining.
It's really good.
The Honeymooners. Which
Wait,
I
the
think
series?
I'm gonna guess.
It's a classic.
6 or 7?
Bang! Zoom, straight to a 6.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
6.
Yeah, 6.
The Ladies' Man.
4.
Any SNL movie is
No, I'm going to
just
drop that down to a 1, too.
1, yeah.
What's
Ladybugs.
McGruger?
What?
Ladybugs.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, come on.
That was the soccer movie.
Yeah, with Ronnie Dangerfield.
Thank you. I couldn't think of his name.
Hey, I need a soccer player here.
And he dresses up as a
What
girl.
is he from Brooklyn
Yeah.
or New Jersey?
Hey yo,
Probably
I
is.
need no respect, need a soccer player.
running out of time. Gotta keep going.
Okay, keep going.
Maximum Overdrive.
2.
2.
Patriot Games.
Where's my family? Sorry, 6.
4.
Is that in like every movie?
Yes.
Pretty in Pink.
4.
2.
Superstar.
1.
1.
That's nothing.
Now again, as I always say, Amazon has basically everything Hulu does, but I actually found a few differences.
Okay.
Blazing Saddles.
10.
8. 9. I'll jump to 9.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
4.
4. Yeah.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
7.
7.
Y'all, the stars at night.
Stripes.
8.
9.
Yeah?
9 or 10.
Nice.
I wouldn't go 10.
The Longest Yard.
Old or new?
Which one? This
Ye-
is critical.
That, again, they didn't...
Adam Sandler, 2.5.
Do both.
Yeah, Adam Sandler, 2.5.
Burt Reynolds, 7.
Fair enough. And finally, July 24th, How to Talk to Girls at Parties.
What? 2.
Yeah.
1.
Sure. So we got just over 2 minutes to go.
Hey, Jay, what'd you learn today?
I learned that ice cream and Chinese in very close succession makes for explosive results.
Yeah, well, I think you already knew that.
think you
No,
should
I've never had them that close together.
Okay, fair. Wow, all right.
There's like two very volatile.
You like ice cream sandwich because you have like Chinese and then ice cream and then like do you have more
There
Chinese?
you got your egg roll
Yeah.
right there. Just, you
Yeah.
know, top it off. Just knock it down with an egg roll. And you just watch that.
You're
one
just gonna
time.
watch them
Watch that
close
wonton
those
food.
watertight
That-
fucking
Yeah.
things.
What'd you learn today?
I learned that Jay has no idea how many smoke detectors he's gonna get.
Nope, none.
But,
9. Yeah.
Brad,
Yeah.
nobody cares what you learned. But what'd you learn?
So even
well,
little blood is bad, is what you're
I learned that
Any
we.
blood, any.
I learned that we barely made it through the show.
I learned that somebody's gonna get castrated over.
Sucks.
Shameless plugs.
YouTube.com/NSLSTV, Twitter.com/NSLSTV, Twitter.com/NSLSTV, NSLSTV@gmail.com, Midnight Replay.
Wait. Midnight Replay is last week's episode.
Yeah, it's still, but whatever.
So
But
basically,
you
we
can
just
watch
gotta
this
start saying
episode.
put /NSLSTV at the end of the following things:
Facebook.
Facebook, Twitter,
we're
that's
Facebook,
it.
Twitter, YouTube.com
and YouTube.
/NSLSTV.
Well, that's what we just did.
Yes.
Yes, well,
Where
we
the
did it
music
again.
go?
Please subscribe.
And don't forget to listen to the yearbook on Stitcher and on iTunes.
Or your
Stitcher's
podcast,
not
Android,
Spotify.
iTunes, it's Apple. You can listen to the yearbook. It's about movies and sports and about those damn Cincinnati Reds and how no one likes them.
It's also about mid-majors.
Mid-majors. Mid-majors are like people like you and me. Yeah. So that's about the show. So,
Where'd the cool music
really,
go?
the show is all about listening to the yearbook.
Wait.
Wow.
If there's any movie, Rob hates this movie with every fiber of his being.
You know,
I bet you can't wait.
Maverick, you can be my wingman.
What are you gonna give me? Ah, you too, Maverick, Goose, whatever you're ever.
Who's died? I'm Iceman.
Iceman.
Yeah, we can hear you, not over them talking, though.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we hear you.
I hate Cloverfield more.
What?
Do you, what?
There's nothing redeeming in Cloverfield.
Nothing at all?
It actually made me sick at some point.
You gonna follow my lead on this one?
Does it feel better that they all died?
You gonna follow my lead?
Sure.
No, because we actually got to see the tape.
You've lost
that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You lost that love.